before we look at some examples of the use of these rules, the rules are very straightforward. In the first instance, though, Jack, what we need to do to be able to use the rules is actually know these laws of indices, because they often come in, as we'll see in examples, and there's two in particular that are important to us. We've looked at these laws of indices before. The two that are important for us to use are these two that are asterisked here. So, for example, if I want to differentiate something like the cube root of x squared, then that rule is not on the table we've just written down. But it's an example of the first rule, because to do this I use the laws of indices, which tells me that the root, the cube root in that example, goes underneath in a fraction, and the power of x goes on top. You might remember that when we looked at the laws of indices. So the first thing I need to do is to change the cube root of x squared to x to the power 2 over 3. And then I can apply that first rule that was on that table, because the power now is just 2/3. Okay, so we need to know the laws of indices to be able to apply the laws of calculus. Okay, you've probably got this written down somewhere already, but if you want to write it down,